Hey guys, Joe here and welcome to my channel. So, last episode of Rick and Morty Season 4, Episode 10. It's called Mort Rickturn of the Jerri. That's an interesting title. I'll tell you why. Obviously, the way they tend to end their series is going to be three options. We're either going to have a really emotional type of ending that's really going to make you feel sorry for Rick or feel sorry for members of the family, and then the next season is try to get the family back together again. That's one option. The second option would be to have a big cliffhanger. They're probably all going to have cliffhangers anyway, but to have a big cliffhanger, not necessarily emotional, but maybe introducing a new character such as Evil Morty, for example, or some form of nemesis or new character for the next series. And the third option would be, for example, a standalone episode where it doesn't necessarily have to have an emotional impact or connection to any of the other episodes of characters. And it could just be like a random episode. It could still probably have a cliffhanger like most of the end of seasons of pretty much any TV series does. I'm fully expecting some form of, well, judging by the title, I'm expecting a cliffhanging episode where Rick is seen as the bad guy, which happens quite a lot, and in most occasions he is the bad guy. I've still got my 3 up, I'll put that down. And if you go back to Star Wars with Return of the Jedi, the Jedi obviously is Luke Skywalker, and his father, the spoilers ahead if you haven't seen Return of the Jedi, not like it's too soon or anything, his father is Darth Vader. So the Return of the Jerri makes Jerri seem like he's the Jedi, he's the good person, and the Rickturn of the Jedi, to me, indicates that it's Jerri against Rick. Rick is effectively Darth Vader in this, and Jerri is the good guy trying to reclaim his dominance as the head of the family, or whatever he's trying to do, because Rick's, fucked him over too many times. Morty's in the title as well, but we'll have to wait and see. This looks like it's going to be, or sounds like it's going to be quite an interesting episode, so let's just get straight into it. This reminds me of Rise of the Skywalker.
My name is Beth Smith. Tell your top bugs the Defiance lives on.
It's got a Beth from an alternative universe, alternative reality.
Beth Smith.
Beth Smith. Okay.
Congratulations to your government, business, or terror cell on its acquisition of the NX-5 planet remover by Zamazax in partnership with Wrangler Gene. The NX-5's industry-leading tachyon beams eliminate planets twice as fast.
You can never get rid of these ads, can you?
Half the battery and zero built-in fatal design flaws. That's
YouTube
right, no more
included.
secret hole that blows the whole thing up when you shoot it.
My dad made a perfect clone of me to take my place.
Boy, that Rick. So if you do go back, what happens to the clone? Does it have like a proximity-triggered device in its neck?
Who cares? Are we done?
Sure, unless you want me to remove the proximity-triggered device from your neck. Think it's a bomb? Man, what if this is how you found out he never wanted you back? That he loved the clone more than you? How crazy would that be? Crazy and, of course, soul-crushing for you.
You're treading a fine line here. It's going to end up killing you. Great. So it's daddy-daughter issues. That's what this episode is about. Rick really not showing his love to his family. And he's a very selfish person. A funny person, but very selfish.
Dad?
I love therapy, family therapy most of all, but I am actually disintegrating.
Oh my God, Dad!
The invisibility belt. Whoa. He grazed me. That's gonna hurt in like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Thanks, Morty. Why should I let you use it? You never let me use it.
Can I have the belt? It would really piss off Morty.
Fantastic idea. What the hell? You jerk! Give it!
Family dynamics. Gotta love it.
Invisibility, Jerri?
This looks like a job for Mr.
Put your
Nichols. Let me just
sock
glue
puppet
one more
away.
eye on.
I'm gonna kill you!
So basically, the Beth in this reality that we're watching is not the real Beth. And I'm sure there's lots of that sort of stuff that's happened off camera as well.
Honey, you're back.
Is your real Beth?
Surprised.
You never wrote.
And never exploded?
What I'm hearing is that you think that's a bomb.
So does
The point of inventing is to make things that don't exist.
Is that Pokeballs? Yeah. Wow.
Then whip me up a reason not to kill you. Dad? Why is she it? Why am I back with Jerri? I thought she was a copy of me.
She is a copy of you. She ran back to that dingleberry. That's on you. Want to grab a drink?
All the time.
Good girl.
Yep. She is a copy of her, and lovely. And Beth has a habit of going back to Jerri. That's one of her things, and that's what love is, I suppose. Sometimes you can't live without a person.
To catch a predator.
What the hell?
So-
Thermal goggles, bitch.
So it's
Watch
just
that
invisibility.
You can't share invisibility.
That's
Take
what it
those
does.
off. So I'll just see you at cheerleader practice. Should I bring a poncho?
All right, state your terms.
Give back the belt, you take the goggles, go away, we trade in an hour.
Deal.
How do you like that, bitch?
I liked it more
Beth.
than my old belt.
Tiny Big Man Jr.?
Should have shared. Very cool. My daughter, having space adventures. They are skewing a tad Star Warsy, though. Don't forget to have fun.
Well, I came back to murder you, not get your notes, but I'll remember to fart more while I'm saving the galaxy.
Okay.
They are so much like each other. They deserve each other as father and daughter.
I'm not
Cheers to
sure
having the same glasses, Rick and Beth.
Yours and Gillespie's aliens who call themselves the new Galactic Federation will blow up the planet unless some woman with a very boring name gives herself
Free to give it. Next time, don't wipe it on your home planet. Really was nice seeing you again.
Shower fire! Shower's on fire! Step aside, girls! I got this!
That's what you get. So is it right?
Morty Smith, hands up. You are under arrest for crimes against the new improved Galactic Federation. Wait, what? How are you doing that? You're not psychic, are you? Do you have psychic powers?
Yeah.
Listen, sir, you can't, like, stop our hearts, can you?
Can.
Okay, we surrender.
Jerri, do you agree that the use of puppets makes you seem dumb and crazy?
Crazy is a responsible
Oh,
word.
I love this psychiatrist so much.
You're being crazy.
They do it in therapy on TV.
What TV gives British people prizes for baking, Jerri?
True, so true.
Tammy?
Tamia.
Oh god, I'm a clone.
That's your defense?
No, my defense is eat me.
Hey! We've been over this. All I do is say hey!
He's now got two Beths angry. She's going to be angry because she's a clone, and the other one's going to be angry because he doesn't want her as a daughter anymore. Oh, lovely. Okay, didn't last long.
I don't discuss problems, I incinerate them. Everybody in the car. Everybody in my family, not the world. Jesus walk, batteries.
I'm better than this job.
You told me I wasn't a clone.
You're not a clone.
And who is that?
A clone?
I remember that now. I think that was the end of Series 3. But you promised her she wasn't a clone.
You didn't want to go, and I thought, okay, that's cool. But then I thought, well, you know what would be even cooler? Is a space daughter. So I made one, and I put a bomb in her neck in case she ever came back.
Father of the year.
She wasn't supposed to come back.
Why did she?
Well, she found a bomb in her neck, wouldn't you?
Father of the year.
Shut up!
I want to talk to her.
No, you don't.
Jerri, do something!
Hey!
Yep. Jerri, it's time to take over.
What do you think he told me? You're the clone?
Wow, naive and attractive.
Wow, jaded and hot.
I know this is bad parenting, but if you stop fighting, you both get McDonald's.
How about I just blow my brains out, starting with her?
Bit late for McDonald's. It's not really a bribe anymore.
Take them both.
Cool beam.
Earth's going ta-ta. You might want to do that thing where you find a new universe where you can yourself off.
Don't tell me it's another Earth that they have to leave.
Just go with it, Jerry.
I've had enough of
Everybody
these.
Drop your guns, except for Jerry. In classic.
Oh, great work, Morty.
Holy Morty.
In summer, we work together. That's our arc.
We went from siblings to invisible to working together.
It's not Citizen Kane, but why compete with whatever's going on here, you know?
Lovely.
You made me go to a wedding. And you killed my best friend. I should have said that one first.
Congratulations, Earth, on being destroyed by the NX-5.
Yeah, I don't think she's dead. You shot her in the stomach earlier and burned her, and she's still alive.
Guess the galaxy's most wanted mammal needs her daddy to come change her diaper. Come on, kids, we have to go do a piece of Star Wars.
Well, it's your own fucking fault. And then you say, oh, I need to go and find and sort out my daughter's problems. They're not your daughter's problems, they're your problems. You started it.
Hey, you are not cleared to land. We will open fire.
Hold your ground, man. You'll be heroes.
How could you not see that coming?
Summer, try unlocking that door by scanning your high school friend's dead face.
I have to pee.
Pee on the floor. It's a Death Star.
Okay, but there's rebellion, and then there's...
Here, Dad.
Perfect.
Still gonna see the Wii probably.
Her eyes are closed. Morty,
Open
open
eye.
the left one. I've got the right.
Come on.
She died the way she lived, over-serialized.
Dad, we need the belt.
I can't go with you guys watching.
You're invisible!
What if the P isn't?
You know what? We don't need invisibility. Working together is our belt.
That's our arc. Let's do it.
She's gonna come back to life. Oh,
God,
my
I knew it.
god. Yeah. Thought he was pissing on her for a second.
You know that's the kind Jerri likes. Same way I know the only goddamn dream you'll ever follow is your shitty father's approval. You fetch your shitty father's lemonade. You cosplay as your shitty father in his 30s.
Red alert.
Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember exactly who is the clone, but I don't. I think they deliberately made it confusing at that time so that you'd never know.
You're both alive. Don't hurt the other one. She's just a clone. She's not worth it. I'm coming, baby.
That piece of shit. I came back to kill him, you know. I'd like to help. Kick me between my eyes. From here? Oh, you dropped yoga so you could buy Jerri more Flintstones vitamins?
So the two Beths are now going to work together. And you've got Morty and Summer working together. So does that mean Jerri and Rick have to work together, or is Rick going to be all on his own?
Huh, then can I suggest as an alternate name, crazy pussy whipped person?
Yeah. Not the name I would have went for. Ooh. Oh, what the actual fuck? It's because he's bloody invincible.
Then you were always a bad friend.
He pretty much was a bad friend. Work together or die together. He's looking rough.
You kill a good bug for a horse doctor. Thanks. Me? Maybe we could do like a parent trap thing together sometime. As long as you mean the Lindsay Lohan version.
Naturally.
It's not about conserving denim. It's marketing. Like, the NX5 destroys the whole planet except for the Wrangler genes.
Because they're so tough. Tougher than the laser? Stupid.
You're talking about it.
You're right.
Be invisible, but now I'm the opposite.
Get him, but not in a weird way.
You made it weird.
NX5 corporate sponsor detected. Cannot penetrate Wranglers. Built too tough. Built too.
What the fuck? Oh my
I
god.
thought this was how I die. We're nowhere near Venice, and you're not a dwarf in a raincoat.
Why has he got loads of liquor bottles in his organs? What is wrong with Rick?
You're not killing him till we kick his ass, bird person.
Does that mean Rick's dying?
Bird person?
Ooh.
Me, that Tammy girl.
Tammy, this is unexpected. I was told you were dead.
That is absolutely not true. I'm more alive than I've ever been.
You are behaving rather strangely.
Let me give you some of this sweet ass.
Jerry's trying to save the day. Really good. He did save the day.
Saved the day with puppeting. Only one with a decent arc. He does have his moments. Morty, look at your little balls.
I know!
Bring it in here, guys.
Well, return of Jerri. Jerry's sacrifice actually made a difference. It actually helped.
I'm sure you'd love for us to need that from you, but I don't care what's in that vial. Yeah, me neither. You're a piece of shit either way.
So what, after all this, you don't want to know the truth?
The truth is we have more important shit to do, like raise our kids and stamp out the Federation, neither of which seem like they want anything to do with you.
Morty, some, you gotta at least want to know who your real mom is. Not really, Rick. We have two badass moms now. That's kind of a win-win.
Yeah, Grandpa Rick, don't drag us into your bullshit just because you're losing control.
This is going to be emotional. They're going to go for the emotional ending.
I want you to decide.
What?
For once in my life, I want you to decide, Dad. Do you want me to stay here and be part of your life, or do you want me to leave?
No, not one of these.
I know you tried your best. And now it's time to put the sword away.
Ho, big money.
Okay.
Big money. Eyes on the lady. Switcheroo. Which one's which?
So he doesn't even want to know which is feeling which is.
Holy shit, I'm a terrible father.
Yeah. So he could have condemned his actual daughter. Gonna try and kill himself again. They've gone for the emotional ending. That was my first option. It was probably the one that was most expected because they seem to have emotional. I think 2 of the 3 previous series it ended on an emotional note. So, and usually ending with Rick, you know, reminiscing about his family, about whether he's a bad father or how much he loves them, whatever. That was an interesting ending, but he literally switched them, so he didn't care either way which was his daughter or not.
What the f? Oh my god, where did I go? Oh shit,
Uh-oh.
Slow down, there's an invisible garbage truck in the road. Yeah, right. I'm alive! What? I survived!
Oh god.
I mean,
Jerri.
Invisible garbage truck, Jerri. It's a new franchise.
Oh no.
What the? Somebody call for a pickup? Let's go take out the trash. Invisible garbage truck, Jerri. It's a new franchise. Until he runs out of gas.
Can't find it. This is a spin-off from Rick and Morty I'll be willing to watch. Jerri, as lackluster and sort of accident-prone as he is, just going around in an invisible dump truck to try and save the day and become a superhero anyway. But yeah, it's interesting that Jerri still saved the day, but he's still the klutz we all know and love him to be. Rick is an asshole. We all know that he's an asshole. You know, he's still a great character, and I still love his character and his complexities. But I'm starting to really get to know the family a lot more in this season. I've started to learn to like Beth a lot more, particularly in this episode. Both Summer and Beth are beginning to be more and more and more like Rick. So actually, they're starting to dismiss Rick and his antics a lot more because they have his more stern and don't give a shit frame of mind now. So they are becoming more and more like him, which is why, as was mentioned I think by Summer there, Rick is starting to lose his power. And he is starting to lose his power to control over the family. And that's his choice. He has to either be with his family and actually not treat them like shit all the time, or just go off on an alcohol binge and disappear somewhere, maybe go to another universe and fuck that one up as well. Yeah, I really like this episode, and it was interesting. It was quite simple. The only criticism I'll give it is it didn't feel as much like the end of a series type episode until we got to that emotional ending. But yeah, I mean, I need to mull over the Beth and the Beth clone bit a bit more to see exactly what the ramifications of that are, and to try and work out his reasoning for what he did and what it all means. But it seems like at that time it was like, you know what, I can't make this decision as to whether to keep the clone Beth or to send the clone Beth away, so I'm just going to let this machine do my decisions for me. He's just a bit of a waste of a father, unfortunately. I think he's very bitter, and he's become more and more that way as time goes by, as he's got not much love left in him anymore, and we still really need to find out what actually did happen to his wife, to Beth's mum, and maybe that's what turned him into the bitter husk that he is today. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I've now got a gap where Rick and Morty was, so I'm going to react to a TV show that lots of people said I should watch, and I've heard lots of great things about it. And recently, after the BAFTA nominations, the BAFTA TV nominations, which it tied with the most nominations ever, I feel that I have to watch it. So, Chernobyl, it's only 5 episodes, so it's quite a good one to be able to react to. And I've watched a lot of documentaries about Chernobyl, and I know quite a lot about the disaster itself, so it should be really interesting watch to see a dramatisation of that. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and The Expanse will probably come straight after that. I changed plan a little bit. So yeah, come back for that if you're interested in seeing me watch either of them programs, and I'll see you then, hopefully.